mind to consciously lift you to KAILASA. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside.
Yes, sorry for this technical glitch. So we are coming back into the next year, the year 2009, on the 15th of February. We are going through the glimpses of the glorious past for those who just joined us, going through the various happenings that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism took place in the various years on this very day. Here, on the year 2009, on this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, conducted the Kalpataru program in Chennai. There, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was received by the KAILASA Sangha in Chennai with all the traditional honors, especially the Purna Kumbha, the highest royal honorary offering given to a guest in the Hindu tradition. The convention included a blindfolded meditation session and culminated with the darshan, where everyone had the opportunity to be personally blessed with boons and healing by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So if you've been following the segments with us, you would have noticed that especially in the years 2009, 2010, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism traveled extensively in South India, conducting programs literally every single day in various locations where thousands and tens of thousands of people used to gather, not only to receive the knowledge shared by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, but to experience his darshan, his physical presence, and the Kundalini awakening that happens when we get his physical touch at the end of each program. Here you can see the crowd gathered to listen to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Kalpataru program, which is one of the main programs that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism developed from what Paramashiva shares in the Vedas and Agamas, and made available and user-friendly to today's humanity. The Kalpataru program is the program where you learn the science of how to turn your desires into reality. Surely, one of the most important sciences that we need to manifest in our life, as we are all working to manifest the reality that we want to live, the life that we want to experience. So here the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shared the science to the participants, and at the end gave them the darshan, where he personally blesses, gives boons, healing, performs miracles, and gives you the experience of Paramashivoham, the Kundalini experience, cleansing our bio-memory, muscle memory, and giving us a fresh start towards what we want to manifest in our life.
Let us now enter into the 15th of February 2010. On this day, the Paramavatara of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, expounded on the cosmic principles of Bhagavad Gita during a series of talks on Bhagavad Gita that were delivered in a total of 54 parts in the language of Tamil. So here we can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism giving the Dhyana Satsang, the Bhagavad Gita Dhyana Satsang, the discourse on the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is a scripture given by Bhagavan Parandama, is the embodiment of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, and it was given to Arjuna on the battlefield in the great epic of Mahabharata, where Arjuna was not willing to fight with his relatives, he was not willing to fight with his family, even though they were evil. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna explained to him what his karma was, what his duty was, and how, just by listening to the Guru Vak, how the whole thing is not just a killing, but it is about how he evolved by himself. So all of us can log on to the official YouTube channel of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, which is KAILASA's HDH Nithyananda, for seeing all the satsangs on the Bhagavad Gita. And also you can log on to this same date on the 15th of February 2010 to hear the satsang that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gave on that day and read the transcript of that satsang. So with that, let us now move on to the next year.
Entering now into the year 2011, we can see a very blissful picture of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism radiating that bliss and ecstasy that he always radiates. On this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, expanded on the 118th Sutra, the 3rd chapter and the 12th verse of the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, and more specifically on the concept of Ekagrata Parinama. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's own words, all the regular intellectual translations say that Ekagrata Parinama is having the same thought or similar thought in the past and present also. I wanted you to know you can never have the same or similar thought in the past or the present. No. If you understand having a similar thought in the past and the present continuously is one-pointedness, you will struggle to discover that you are a failure. One-pointedness means raising your frequency to a level where the flow in you does not change because of the impact of time on you and past, present, and future. Some understanding or some truth, some object exists in you, in your inner space, without getting altered or disturbed by the time passing over it. So inviting each and everyone to go listen to this presidential address and the satsang given on this verse of the Patanjali Yoga Sutra by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, as he expands on something which is very important for each and every one of us, that is the space which is available inside our inner space, which is untouched by time. So that is the space where we can go beyond time, and manifest various forms of powers and possibilities due to that opening inside of our being. So inviting each and everyone to go listen to this discourse, this satsang by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, not only to understand, but to have the cognitive shift that is required for us to go beyond time, which is for each and every one of us surely an obstacle towards manifesting various things that we want to achieve and manifest in our life.
Let us now move on to the 15th of February 2008. On this day's presidential address on Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 9, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism expounded on the way human beings encounter chaos and order in their lives. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explained that cosmos exists in a natural state of chaos, which is neither good nor bad. It is simply the natural condition of our potential. When cosmos expresses its creativity, it imposes order on the chaos to give birth to a definite shape. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism pointed out that most humans reverse the process when, by trying to force order onto existence, they end up generating chaos in their creative expression. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shared that whenever the human beings capture their natural flow, they achieve the divine state. So here the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is literally telling us the secrets of the universe itself, how the universe works, how the cosmos works, and how we can be in alignment with the cosmos. How we can achieve the divine state, the state of Paramashiva himself, just by being in your natural flow, in the dharma of life. As the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism beautifully explained, it is out of the natural chaos that creativity expresses, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism expands that we should be in our natural state, which is that state of creativity. Many of us over the years, when we have grown up, we miss the creative aspect of us and go into the mundane, logical way of going to work, coming back, or going to college and living the mundane life. And we forget about that creative potential that we have. So here we can see the beautiful truths on the way we can achieve the natural state of the state of Paramashiva in our daily lives.
Let us now enter into the year 2013. Again, on the 15th of February. On this day's presidential address, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism spoke live from the Mahakumbhapuri, the camp city created for the pilgrims in the Mahakumbh Mela in Allahabad, also known now as Prayag. After this presidential address, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism graciously received many other very prominent Hindu leaders that were also attending to the Kumbh Mela. Most notable was the visit of Sukadevananda Ji, the Pitadishwar of Athalakada, Ramananda Thapuri, the Mahamandalishwar of the Mahanirvani Akada, as well as the senior Mahan, Lal Baba of the Mahanirvani Akada. So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism taking part into this great happening, which is the Kumbh Mela. The Kumbh Mela is one of the biggest events in the world, if not the biggest, where more than 100 million Hindus gather for the sake of being in the energy field, which is available during the alignment of the planets during that Kumbh Mela happening, which lasts for a few weeks, 8 weeks perhaps. And it is also located at a very specific location where that holy energy is made available. So like that, the Hindus gather for the sake of being in that energy field for the amount of time that they have, that they're willing to spend, and experience the higher states of consciousness and higher energy to purify the sins, to get rid of incompletions, to come back to a space of powerfulness. All the Hindus gather for this event. The Mahakumbha Mela, like mentioned, is a dry land, literally, where camps are established by the various lineages, traditions, sampradayas, organizations, monasteries, and other Hindu groups. They come, establish their camps, and make themselves available for a certain amount of time. And food and shelter is made available for all. So any spiritual seeker will be received and taken care of. Their fundamental needs will be taken care of during their stay in the Mahakumbhapuri. So here we can also see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism meeting some of the prominent Hindu leaders, as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is not only engaging with the various Hindu leaders to bring more activism within Hinduism and more working together in order to stop the persecution that Hinduism has been suffering from for the last thousands of years. Many Hindus are not even aware that Hinduism is going through an intense persecution. So first bringing awareness and then bringing activism to enrich the world about what is happening and to bring protection to Sanatana Hindu Dharma, to Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also exchanges with the various leaders about the happening of KAILASA and what the leaders are also performing and how they are contributing and active in the direction of reviving and Hinduism and protecting Hinduism. So here we can see a few pictures of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism meeting these prominent Hindu leaders.
We are now entering into the 15th of February 2014. On this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism presided over the Inner Awakening, Day 10, the Rajarajeshwari Brahmotsavam, Day 10, Paduka Puja, Presidential Address, the Nithyananda Satsang, and E. Kalpataru from Adi Kailasa, India. So here we can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's various activities. If you can see, many of us have literally over just 1 or 2 activities per day. Where either we go to office or we go to our college or we go to our place of work and we come back. Here literally the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is having 10 different types of activities throughout the day, and each activity is just for the benefit of humanity, just contributing to the various people over the various programs. So here, starting from the Inner Awakening, Day 10, Inner Awakening is a 21-day meditational retreat where over thousands of people from all around the globe come physically to the Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Pitha to attend the program. So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was taking the direct sessions for the Inner Awakening program, the Rajarajeshwari Brahmotsavam, Day 10. As in the Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Pitha, the headquarters, the eastern headquarters of Kailasa, it hosts the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam, the golden temple of Paramashiva. And in the golden temple, as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is the embodiment of all the gods and goddesses, Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa. The beautiful temple rituals, the festivities happen all around the year for each and every god and goddess. If you see in usual temples, they have the Brahmotsavam of only their deity, like Shiva temples will have the Brahmotsavam of the Deepam, the Nithyanandeshwara Arunachala Brahmotsavam. Or if you're in the Devi, if you have a Devi temple, you will celebrate the Navaratri, or maximum the Vasant Navaratri also, which happens during the springtime. But as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving all the sampradayas, all the sects of Hinduism, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism presides over every single Brahmotsavam, main Brahmotsavam of all the temples. So here we can see one such instance where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is celebrating the Rajarajeshwari Brahmotsavam, the Utsava which celebrates the divine cosmic mother in the form of Rajarajeshwari, the ruler of the entire cosmos. She is seated with one leg on her lap, one leg in the lotus flower, with a sugarcane on her hand, blessing the whole world. And after that, the Pratyakshapada Puja, which is the offering of worship to the sacred divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, of the Guru. And after the Pada Puja, the Paduka Puja, the blessing is given to each and every participant who offered the Paduka Puja. After that, we have the daily Nithyananda Satsang, the presidential address, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism comes and addresses the various devotees, disciples, delegates of the Nithyananda Sangha of Sri KAILASA. And the E-Kalpataru. Kalpataru is a one-day beautiful event to manifest the power of manifesting our reality in our lives. So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is giving the E-Kalpataru darshan, that is the individual blessing for every single Kalpataru participant who has joined from the India. Here we can see the participants offering the Paduka Puja and getting ready to have the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the Kalpataru initiation.
Let us now enter into the year 2015 on the 15th of February. The day's presidential address by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, held a day of Nitya Dhyan, Life Bliss Yoga Convention. The event was conducted for KAILASA embassies all across the globe, including Los Angeles, Dallas, Toronto, New York, Varanasi, London, Malaysia, and more. During the convention, delegates, diplomats, disciples, and participants were able to receive direct blessings from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, ask personal queries, and receive spiritual guidance in their personal lives and for their roles within the KAILASA governance. So here we can see pictures of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Nitya Dhyan Yoga Convention, which is another program produced by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, again, from what Paramashiva reveals in Vedas and Agamas, which focuses on your chakras, how to expand your chakras and free yourself, allow the energy, the Kundalini, to flow freely inside your energy centers in the body. So like that, KAILASA's embassies from all over the world participated to this program online. We can see a picture on the lower right of the various KAILASAs joining onto a video conference to be part of this opportunity given by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also gave space to answer the personal queries, give spiritual guidance, and give blessings and boons to the participants, as well as working with the volunteers, Kailasavasis, and devotees about their roles within the KAILASA governance.
Let us now move on to the 15th of February 2016. The day's presidential address, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism announced that the government of India had officially invited KAILASA nation to attend Kumbh Mela, the largest spiritual gathering on the planet. The Indian government even donated 4 acres of land for KAILASA to construct their own convention or campus. This was also the 12th day of the Inner Awakening Convention, as well as day 1 of the Nithyananda process for delegates, diplomats, and disciples to attend. During the day's sessions, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gifted 24 carats Patikalingas to all KAILASA members in attendance and initiated them with a powerful mandala process through a darshan of Mahadeva. So here we can see the various happenings of the 15th of February 2016, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism beautifully declared that the KAILASA nation was invited to attend the Kumbh Mela, as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akhada and the Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Atal Akhada. And also, we can see the 12th day of the Inner Awakening Convention, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gifted the Atmalingas, the 24 carats Patigalingas, which is in the size of your thumb and which literally carries the energy of Bhagwan Paramashiva, Devi Parashakti, as the Sri Chakra is carved on the linga, and the Bindu on top, which represents the Guru. And we can also see the Vibhuti bags given to the various inner awakening participants, which symbolizes, Vibhuti symbolizes the sacred ash, which reminds us that one day we will also become the sacred ash, which means that we are not the body that we are carrying, and we are pure consciousness. And of course, the darshan of Mahadeva, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is giving.
In the year 2017, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, conducted some of the most sacred Hindu rituals of the nation of Kailasa to over 1,000 of Kailasa's youth and numerous Kailasa's delegates, diplomats, and disciples. Today was the third day of the Nithyanandam Youth Convention, where tomorrow's future leaders were taught the science of completion and initiated into the sacred Gayatri Mantra and the Shiva Diksha, level 1 and level 2. Day 3 of the convention concluded with a paramanifestation session where over 1,000 individuals manifested various powers of third eye. So here we can see a few pictures of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the processes and preparing people for the initiations, the Shiva Diksha level 1 and level 2, which gives you the right to worship Paramashiva on a regular basis and raises your lifestyle to the next level, helping you to experience higher states of consciousness. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also conducted a paramanifestation session where thousands of people were started to manifest and experience the various powers of third eye that Paramashiva reveals in the Agamas 463. When you have a glimpse of paramanifestation, suddenly you realize that there is a space of possibility beyond what you comprehend, what you can logically understand. And when that experience happens in you again and again, the way you cognize yourself, life, the way you relate to the world and to situations that you face changes and helps you to enter into a space of higher frequency where you can experience more bliss, more power, more energy, and more health, more of everything. So like that, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gave glimpses of that science of prior manifestation to more than 1,000 people on this very day.
Let us now move on to the 15th of February 2018. On this day's presidential address, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducted in a live satsang on the topic of force and power, where he explained that force is a specific calculated, result-oriented actions and inactions, while power is the smell or the flavor of the side effect of existence. On this day, the Nithyanandeshwara Sadashiva Devasthana Sai Raksha Puja was offered to Swayambhu Nithyanandeshwara, and also darshan of the many deities happened. Around the world, happenings took place on the auspicious night of Mahasudashivaratri, showed devotees that gathered in various adhinams and temples celebrating this grand happening. A delegate from the December Mahasudashivoham convention shared their healing of eyesight with a powerful cognition of the oneness with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let us now see a short video on the happenings of the 15th of February 2018.
force is the specific, calculated, result-oriented actions and inactions. Power is the smell or the flavor or the side effect of existence. If the source is silence, not active participant, but some effects are happening, it is called power. Understand? Shiva is not active participant in Shakti, but Shakti is manifesting. That is power. Responsible but not accountable.
On the very auspicious night of Mahasarashivaratri, devotees from all over the world gathered in various adinams in order to celebrate the grand happening, staying up all night and participating in too many activities to ultimately receive Swamiji's darshan and get initiated into third eye, the largest third eye initiation ever given by Paramahamsa Nithyananda.
So yes, after having seen some of the activities of the year 2018, let us now enter into the year 2019. On this day, 3 years before, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the visionary through whom this whole revival of Kailasa is made possible. On this day's presidential address, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, conducted a private governance meeting with Kailasa's delegates throughout the day. We also provided also a daily darshan of the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam. So without further ado, let us have a glimpse of the daily darshan of the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam in this short video.
Sadashiva, Sadashiva, Nithyananda, Sadashiva, 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 Nithyananda, Sadashiva.
Suradipam namaskritya shashanka krutashekharam kapalamalinam devam pranatosmi Sadashivam, pranatosmi Sadashivam. सदाशिवम्
सदाशिव सदाशिव नित्यानन्द सदाशिव 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 नित्यानन्द सदाशिव
कालेश्वर महाकालं कालाञ्जननिवासिनं कालकृत्कालवेत्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवम्
सदाशिव सदाशिव नित्यानन्द सदाशिव 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 नित्यानन्द सदाशिव
सर्वकृत् सर्ववेत्तारं सर्वज्ञम् अपराजितं सर्वभूतात्मभूतस्थं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवम्
सदाशिव सदाशिव नित्यानन्द सदाशिव 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 नित्यानन्द सदाशिव
यो सृजत् सर्वभूतानि ब्रह्मान्द्याश्च सुरासुरा तमहं लोककर्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवम्
सदाशिव सदाशिव नित्यानन्द सदाशिव 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 नित्यानन्द सदाशिव
वरं वरेण्यं वरदं वरिष्ठं वरवाहनम्
Let us now go into the 15th of February 2020. On this day's presidential address, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, explained that Tyaga is the super force-based existence through which powers are transmitted between Paramashiva and one's Atma. Expanding further, that Paramashiva tests the strength and will persistence of the devotees. The day was concluded with the auspicious Samaya Diksha ritual for all Kailasa delegates, diplomats, and disciples, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism announced the installation of the 63 Nayanmar deities in all Kailasa embassy temples, which represent the core principles of Sanatana Hindu Dharma and the nation of Kailasa, Tyaga, Vairagya, and Shakti. So here we can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism expanding about Tyaga. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says Tyaga is the base existence through which powers are transmitted between Paramashiva and our Atma. And Paramashiva tests the strength and will persistence of the devotees. I'm sure many of us can relate to this aspect of Paramashiva, where Paramashiva, just to test our will persistence, puts many obstacles in our way. And it is where we overcome those obstacles by the will persistence and, of course, the devotion to Paramashiva, which we all have, which we see the obstacle as nothing and move towards Paramashiva. In all our lives, right from the people who are trying to manifest Paramashivoham in your lives or reaching KAILASA itself, so many obstacles come to our way just so that Paramashiva strengthens that will persistence in all of us, and that we do not lose the seeking, and continuously the seeking is kept alive and the devotion is kept alive. So this is the beautiful satsang that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shared on the 15th of February 2020.
Entering now into the final year of today's segment, last year on this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivam, and Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship formally invited the Mandakapadi, an offering of various number of offerings at the feet of the deity as a mark of worship and respect for the Raja Rajeshwari Brahmotsavam in the year 2021. This day was an all-hand exclusive convention for the Kailasa nation, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism very graciously accepted the request, officiated the Kailasa's Raja Rajeshwari Brahmotsavam. With this, the Kailasa nation and the rest of humanity were blessed to manifest the state, space, and powers, being and superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Devi Raja Rajeshwari. So here we can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gracing the delegates, disciples, and diplomats of Sri KAILASA Nation, and officially inaugurated the beginning of the Brahmotsavam, which is the festivities for the feminine sacred consciousness, which is embodied by Raja Rajeshwari. So like that, the Brahmotsavam started on this day and lasted for many days, as in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, in Hinduism, we celebrate the divine in our life in various ways for long periods of time throughout the year. So with this, we are coming to the end of today's segment. We thank you very much for having joined us. We invite you to join us for the next segment, where we will go over the 16th of February throughout the years. We also wanted to remind the Paramashivoham Level 3 program is coming up on March 1st to 21st. It's been 3 years since the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism said, for the next 3 years, somehow do whatever it takes, but do not die. I will make enlightenment available to you. And this time has now come. The 21-day awakening event is about to take place, where we'll be moved towards higher states of consciousness, experience vertical time zones, which will give us irreversible change, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible enlightenment, irreversible empowerment in our life, even if we simply have a glimpse, and ultimately the science of power manifestation, which comes along with this higher state of consciousness. You can register at kailasa.org/Paramashivoham. So we'll now be moving into the next segment of today's program. Again, we thank you for having joining us, inviting you to come to the next segment. And just stay tuned. In a few moments, we'll be moving on to the next segment of today's programming. Thank you very much. Nithyananda.
Paramashivoham experience is literally Paramashiva happening in your aham. Paramashiva manifesting in all is complete Paramadvaita Swabhava, with all his dimensions, with all his energy, with all his experience, with all his manifestations, with all his possibilities, with all his powers, he himself manifesting in Paramadvaita is Paramashivoham. Today is Amavasya. Next Amavasya is the Mahashivaratri. From that day, the Paramashivoham is going to start for the 21 days. From Mahashivaratri, 21 days. It's like March 1st to March 21st. This whole month, this Amavasya, today till Shivaratri, this whole month, we will have Paramashivoham initiation program. This Paramashivoham initiation program is free for all. I am just going to initiate all of you morning and evening. 2 sessions every day. Go on initiating. All of you into Paramashivoham. This program, this 1 month from today to Shivaratri, this whole 30 days, sorry, maybe may not be 30 days, it's a month. It's a month as per the Hindu calendar, Amavasya to Amavasya. At least 2 sessions a day. I'll go on be initiating all of you, preparing all of you to manifest Paramashivoham. Whoever is very sincere about manifesting Paramashivoham, start attending from today till Shivaratri this Paramashivoham initiation. It is free for all. I am opening it for all, at least 2 initiations every day, because I have to give you 108 great spiritual products from KAILASA, starting from the Kundalini awakening, initiating your 7 chakras, then awakening your 7 bodies, then the signs of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, unclutching, then initiating you and manifesting complete completion, Purnatva, then initiating you into Sahaja Samadhi, perpetual completion, then initiating you into manifesting powers. It's like more than 108 great gifts I have brought from KAILASA, which I was sharing last 25 years with the whole world. Now, I have put the whole thing together in a nutshell, powerful way, like new and clear, ready to just explode in your consciousness and start manifesting. Last 3 years, me being away from the humanity, understand? Last 3 years, me being completely away from humanity, staying away from whole chaos called human civilization, this modern civilization, has given me so much of space to be with KAILASA completely and download this whole Paramadvaita. Please understand, when a person feels he is peaceful, happy with himself and his existence, he delivers the best. Last 3 years, not only I am feeling peaceful and happy inside, that I feel from the time Paramashiva gave me the Paramadvaita as Arunagiri Yogishwara, from the age of 10. From that time I feel that inside. Last 3 years, not only inside, even outside I am feeling that. Absolute Paramashanta, Paramananda, Parama Advaita, Samadhi Sthiti. So understand, I am in my best form. So I am going to deliver the best things Paramashiva gave me in the best way. From today, this whole month, till Mahashivaratri, attend all the initiations I am giving. That is enough preparation for Paramashivoham level 3. People tell me, how should I prepare? What should I do? How can I manifest? I should manifest this Guru Dakshina, I should manifest this, I should manifest time, I should manifest what all I should manifest mentally, physically, economically to prepare myself for Paramashivoham. Understand, attend this Paramashivoham initiation, morning and evening, whatever time I am coming and sitting here. At least 2 initiation I'll give every day. Paramashivoham initiation till Shivaratri day. Attend this, you will see. I am blessing you all as the living manifestation of Paramashiva. All of you will experience Paramashivoham level 3 and the Paramadvaita. Paramadvaita is what Paramashiva wants to give you all through this Paramashivoham. You will be prepared physically, mentally, economically, emotionally, psychologically, consciously. Everything you need will come to you. Just attend this Paramashivoham initiation. This whole month, attend this Paramashivoham initiation. I will cause your reality not only to come to Paramashivoham, to manifest Paramashivoham and Paramadvaita. This whole month, 2 initiation, at least 2 initiation per day. I'll be giving from morning and evening. It's absolutely open for everyone, free for all. I'll awaken your DNA, layers of DNA. I'll awaken your consciousness. I'll transmit the bioenergy of Paramashiva. Everything Paramashiva gave me from Maha KAILASA, I will share it with you all. I am in such a happy, peaceful, extremely safe, secured space and place. Because I am in absolute peace, Paramashanta and Paramananda. I can perform the best. I can give the best. I can shower the best. To all of you. Now itself I am making it clear. Paramashivoham level 3 cannot be equated to any money. It's a pure gift from Paramashiva. That is the reason this 1 month whole initiation I am making it free for all. This whole initiation 1 month is free for all. So there is no economical commitment. At least 2 initiation will be happening morning and evening. It's open for all, free for all. This energy, initiation, experiences, expertise, all I am showering through this Paramashivoham initiation. This whole month, from this Amavasya to next Amavasya, will literally make Paramashiva grow in your inner space, in your being. Last 3 years continuously being in the space and place of Maha KAILASA has filled me with everything best. So what I am going to do now is not repetition, it is revival with trillion times intensity. 25 years ago, the completion I spoke, I may be using the same word, but the impact of the initiation on you will be trillion times greater now, because the whole initiation software has evolved to the next level. First I bow down to Maha Ganapati and start the initiation. Paramashivoham initiation from today till next Amavasya, like Mahashivaratri. Bow down to Maha Ganapati. Om Mahaganapataye Namaha Om.
గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గౌరీ నందన నిత్యానంద గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరిజానందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గిరీశనందన నిత్యానంద గజముగ గజముగ గజానన గజముగ గజముగ గజానన లంబోదరా నిత్య గజానన లంబోదరా నిత్య గజానన లంబోదరా నిత్య గజానన లంబోదరా నిత్య గజానన పార్వతి నందన పరమదయాకర పార్వతి నందన పరమదయాకర పార్వతి నందన పరమదయాకర పార్వతి నందన పరమదయాకర లంబోదరా నిత్య గజానన లంబోదరా నిత్య గజానన బంధ విమోచన భవ భయ భంజన 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 ప్రణవ స్వరూప హే నిత్యనందన ప్రణవ స్వరూప హే నిత్యనందన ప్రణవ స్వరూప హే నిత్యనందన ప్రణవ స్వరూప హే నిత్యనందన పాహి ప్రభో మాం పాహి గజానన 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 లంబోదరా నిత్య గజానన లంబోదరా నిత్య గజానన పార్వతి నందన పరమదయాకర పార్వతి पार्वतीनन्दन परमदयागर बन्ध विमोचन भवभयवाञ्छन बन्ध विमोचन भवभयवाञ्छन बन्ध विमोचन भवभयवाञ्छन बन्ध विमोचन भवभयवाञ्छन प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन 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 लम्बोदरा नित्य गजानन लम्बोदरा नित्य गजानन लम्बोदरा नित्य गजानन लम्बोदरा नित्य गजानन पार्वतीनन्दन परमदयाकर पार्वतीनन्दन परमदयाकर पार्वतीनन्दन परमदयाकर पार्वतीनन्दन परमदयाकर लम्बोदरा नित्य गजानन लम्बोदरा नित्य गजानन बन्ध विमोचन भवभयवाञ्छन बन्ध विमोचन भवभयवाञ्छन बन्ध विमोचन भवभयवाञ्छन बन्ध विमोचन भवभयवाञ्छन प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन
गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरु शरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननम् चरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरुशरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरुशरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यानन्दं गजाननम् नित्यानन्दं गजाननम्
नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरी तनया गजानन गौरी तनया गजानन गौरी तनया गजानन मूषिकवाहन परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरीतनय गजानन गौरीतनय गजानन गौरीतनय गजानन गौरीतनय गजानन नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरीतनय गजानन गौरीतनय गजानन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन विद्याभूति प्रदायक विद्याभूति प्रदायक परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरीतनय गजानन गौरीतनय गजानन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन विद्याभूति प्रदायक विद्याभूति प्रदायक विद्याभूति प्रदायक विद्याभूति प्रदायक परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे 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 नित्यानन्द गौरीतनय गजानन गौरीतनय गजानन नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरीतनय गजानन गौरीतनय गजानन नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द
चन्द्रकलाधर नित्यानन्द शशिवदना शिव नित्यानन्द चन्द्रकलाधर नित्यानन्द शशिवदना शिव नित्यानन्द गौरी शङ्कर नित्यानन्द कनक सभे नित्यानन्दा अरुणाचलेसा नित्यानन्दा करुणामूर्ते नित्यानन्दा अरुणाचलेसा नित्यानन्दा केशव नरहरि नित्यानन्दा श्याम गोपाला नित्यानन्दा केशव नरहरि नित्यानन्दा श्याम गोपाला नित्यानन्दा मुरली गोपाल नित्यानन्दा मुरली मनोहर नित्यानन्दा मुरली गोपाल नित्यानन्दा मुरली मनोहर नित्यानन्दा गोकुलनन्दन नित्यानन्दा नटवर श्यामा नित्यानन्दा गोकुलनन्दन नित्यानन्दा नटवर श्यामा नित्यानन्दा नित्यानन्दा हरि 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 नित्यानन्दा नित्यानन्दा
श्रीमहागणपतिरवतु मां श्रीमहागणपतिरवतु मां श्रीमहागणपतिरवतु मां नित्या मातङ्गं कशी महागणपतिरवतु 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 कामजनक विधेन्द्र सन्नुत कमल नयन निवासो कामजनक विधेन्द्र सन्नुत कमल नयन निवासो कामजनक विधेन्द्र सन्नुत कमल नयन निवासो कोमलकर पल्लवनहर गुरुभाग्रज शिवात्मज कोमलकर पल्लवनहर गुरुभाग्रज शिवात्मज मम गम निगम गणकुजं निसरि किटद पनि सजुद निसरि मद गणं मगम तनद पव मदि निगम पनि पगिद पनि सरि कुकुन्दरि मम निद किडजं निगम सरि निदरि निसरि स कुकुन्दरि पनि पसरि निदरि निगम निसजं सरि ददानि गम गति किडतु श्री महागणपति तवतु मां नित्या मातङ्गं कशी स्वभीषण आशाङ्कुशमोदक कुवलय स्वभीषण आशाङ्कुशमोदक नित्यानन्दो भवजलधिना नित्यानन्दो भवजलधिना नित्यानन्दो भवजलधिना मूल प्रकृति स्वभाव सुखतरो नित्यानन्दो भवजलधिना मूल प्रकृति स्वभाव सुखतरो कवि सहस्र सन्निपदेको कवि जननुत मूषिकवाहो कवि सहस्र सन्निपदेको कवि जननुत मूषिकवाहो अवनत देवता समूहो अविनाश कैवल्यकेको अवनत देवता समूहो अविनाश कैवल्यकेको मम गमनि गमतनकुलं निजनिकटलपमितजुगनिकनि मतगणं मगमतनतपमनिमितमवनितगितनि हरिसनि कुन्दरि मवनितजिगत निगमसनि निधरि निधरिद कुन्दरि पनि पदनि निधरि निगमनितजान्तरि तदानि पमतनिन श्रीमहागणपति रमतु मातङ्गं श्री महागणपति रमतु
सुन्दर जय नित्य विनायका सुन्दर जय नित्य विनायका सुन्दर जय नित्य विनायका सुन्दर जय नित्य विनायका शुभ मंगलदायक विनायका शुभ मंगलदायक विनायका शुभ मंगलदायक विनायका शुभ मंगलदायक विनायका सुन्दर जय नित्य विनायका सुन्दर जय नित्य विनायका शुभ मंगलदायक विनायका शुभ मंगलदायक विनायका विघ्नकोटिहर नित्य गजानन विघ्नकोटिहर नित्य गजानन विघ्नकोटिहर नित्य गजानन विघ्नकोटिहर नित्य गजानन सकल विघ्नहर नित्य गजानन सकल विघ्नहर नित्य गजानन सकल विघ्नहर नित्य गजानन सकल विघ्नहर नित्य गजानन विघ्नकोटिहर नित्य गजानन विघ्नकोटिहर नित्य गजानन सकल विघ्नहर नित्य गजानन सकल विघ्नहर नित्य गजानन
Om. 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 I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching cause, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam Paramatvaita, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa, Maha Kailasa of Paramashiva, Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful,